This is a plant so rare we can't even tell you where you can find it. It's called the white fringeless orchid, and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife staff in Tennessee hopes to get it on the threatened species list next year. If it goes through, the rule change would be 20 years in the making. Our Rebecca Schleicher shows us this mysterious flower and tells us why it's so special.
They may not look like it right now, but these are actually a rare species of orchid. They only grow in 5 states across the country, including Tennessee. And if the rules don't change about them pretty soon, we could eventually lose the species forever. If you walk off the beaten path in one Tennessee state park,
right here we have wooded habitat and then these open kind of meadow type areas.
you can find something amazing.
This past year, this population was documented to have over 1,000 flowering plants, which is nearly unheard of.
In August, this habitat of white fringeless orchids looks more like this. It's so rare, Fish and Wildlife staff asked we not tell you where it is. The species is threatened, and these guys want to make that official under the Endangered Species Act.
They're only known, at least with certainty, to be present at 58 sites across their range.
Botanists say only 3 butterflies spread the pollen, and the flowers need a certain fungus around to survive. But maybe the biggest problem? People.
We had a population in Tennessee where we observed 83 flowering plants and came back 2 weeks later to find only 31 flowering plants were present.
They think someone dug the flowers up. The Tennessee Valley Authority takes special care not to harm the orchids in power line right-of-ways like this one.
This species really points to the interconnectedness of species and ecosystems.
Because with this orchid, it's life helping life, and they want to make sure that survives.
If you lose one, you really stand a better chance potentially of losing others.
Local Fish and Wildlife staff proposed the change 2 weeks ago. There will be a 60-day public comment period, and then by next September 15th, staff in D.C. will make a final decision. On state land, Rebecca Schleicher, News Channel 5.
If the orchid makes it on the threatened species list, that gives Fish and Wildlife more control over populations on public land. Any flowers on private property would still belong to the property owners.